And on stage right now, 1994 Arnold winner, Kevin Levrone, one of the great ambassadors of the sport of bodybuilding, and in fantastic shape here in 1996.
I saw him backstage pumping up. He looks unbelievable. He looks huge and very, very defined. And I think he did also really well at the pre-judging today. So I think that he has a good chance to win this competition.
5'10", 260 pounds, really packed and solid from Glen Burnie, Maryland. You talked about that pre-judging earlier today. In the compulsory round, during the call-outs, Arnold, he and Flex Wheeler were standing toe-to-toe, and they were playing, top this. It was unbelievable to watch.
It was fantastic to see that. And, it's really hard always to know what that means, because it could mean that those are the two top guys that the judges see it as such, or it could also mean that they're the third or fourth best guys. There's someone else in front that they didn't have to compare it with. So it's really hard to know what all that means. But they look fantastic, I think.
Sure to be taken with Kevin's performance tonight, his wife Lolita.
Here is another great pose. I mean, I just love that pose because it shows so much symmetry and so much power at the same time. Here you can see his waist. There's not 1 ounce of body fat there. Very vascular, the veins you can see, which is always a sign of a very thin skin. Tremendous definition. I think his body fat must be very low. Huge back. Look at the width of this back, the rear deltoids. Enormous deltoids. Beautiful.
Music.
See, now he holds the pose long enough. That was a perfect example of holding the pose long enough. He does very well with his posing. I think he's scoring right now very important points.
The music from the soundtrack, movie 1492, sound bites from Martin Luther King, JFK. Kevin has a great sense and respect for history.
Lat spread. He's known for that, how slowly he pulls out the wings. They always say when he pulls out his wings, his lats, it looks like a curtain is closing.
Or a 747 taking off.
Exactly. Watch this. You cannot even see through the arms there. Look at the proportions. See, he does it very smartly. He really shows powerful poses, but then again he shows his symmetry.
Kevin Levrone, who committed his life to physical fitness after both of his parents died of cancer. An unbelievable performance tonight, and his wife Lolita loving every minute of it, no doubt.
Not only are you one of the top bodybuilders in the world, but I know you consider yourself something of an ambassador of the sport. You've done a lot of work with kids. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's the Grande Foundation for terminally ill kids with cancer and terminally ill diseases. And I have a show called the Levrone Classic, and I donate the proceeds to the cause.
And why do you feel it's important to do that?
Well, both of my parents died from cancer, and had a big influence on my career.
Well, you're doing a great thing, man. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks, Julio. Indeed he is, and now he has to wait.
Showtime.